Welcome everyone to our brand new Rise cooking show. We are so excited to be here with you. As you all know, women belong in
the kitchen,
the House, the Senate,
and
the Oval Office,
and the White House, specifically the White House.
Specifically the White House. So we thought we'd cook some justice up for you today.
And add a sprinkle of equity.
And a little bit of menstrual equity. That would be gross in here.
That would be gross.
Yeah. So, thank you for joining us. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuhu. My name is Asma. Do you know me? If you don't, what are you doing?
Yeah, what rock are you under? No, we're just kidding. Assalamu alaikum. I'm Noshina. I'm the executive director of Reviving Islamic Sisterhood. And today we thought it would be a good idea if we could sort of level set some expectations of what's going to happen on Wednesday. Because Asma, what's Wednesday?
Wednesday is the very first Muslim Jewish Women's Day at the Capitol. What up? All the Muslims and the Jewish women are about to be up in there, building sisterhood, asking our legislators to do what they're supposed to do.
Yes, holding them accountable.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, so first things first. You're going to get there. Parking is a little complicated if you've never been to the Capitol. We're going to list that below in the comment section. Just give me a few minutes after we do this. But there is ample parking. Highly recommend carpooling. If you're not able to, totally okay. There is a green line that runs and stops right at the Capitol, so you could use the light rail if you'd like. Buses are also an option. But if you have any trouble and you're thinking, I don't really know how to do this, let us know. Message the Rise Facebook page and we will make sure that we get you some information.
Yeah, I would recommend coming in around 10 to 10:30 because although our program starts at 10:30, it takes a little bit of time to actually park, pay, and walk into the rotunda. So give yourself plenty of time.
And then we say here to meet at the rotunda. Is it backwards?
No, that may be.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll just write everything backwards. So we're going to meet at the rotunda at 10, but we're going to start actually at 10:30. So we're going to have some opening du'as from Ustada Khaltoon Qurani, who just came out with a book, by the way.
Yay! What? That's exciting.
And then Cantor Rachel Spilker will also be sharing some words from the Jewish tradition. And then we'll have some elected officials speak. I will be talking because I love to talk. And then you're going to be on your way. So after you are in the rotunda, so once you get in, you're going to check in, and then we're all going to meet. We're going to kind of rally around the stage thing that's there. It's not really a stage. Yeah. It's just we're all going to be on the same
star
level.
In the middle or something.
So we're just going to hang out there, take pictures, do a little bit of that, and then we are going to send people off. So you're going to get a quick training from me on what to expect, and we'll kind of do that for you. We'll do a little role play for you as well. But you will have a sheet of paper that gives you information on each of the issues that we're talking about. So remember, one is sexual violence. So we are trying to eliminate the statute of limitations for reporting cases of sexual violence. 2, we want menstrual equity, so all of our schools have access to pads and tampons, whatever they need for feminine hygiene. And then 3, getting more teachers of color in our Minnesotan schools. Remember, only 4% of teachers in our public schools in Minnesota are teachers of color. That's awful. We need to change it. Yeah. So, and I think the best policy is to have a personal story. If you don't have one, you can use mine. I'll share some of mine, and then there are going to be some legislators who speak at the rally as well, and you can share some of theirs and say, this legislator mentioned this morning. I don't want this here.
Okay.
That
knock it over.
Yeah, that they believe in this for this specific reason.
Yeah, and you don't have to have all this memorized. We are going to give you like a printout, a handout with everything, with like information about the bill, what is the actual ask, and so it'll be a lot easier than trying to go in there and like do it from memory.
Yep. And we're also going to post it on our Facebook page. We'll email them out to people if that's what people would like. So we're going to try to be as green as possible, but we know that some people want physical copies. And another thing is that legislators like to have a copy left with them. So we're going to say these are our top 3 issues. We're going to leave a copy with you, and then you get to take a copy to the senator's office or whoever's office you go to. So we have made those appointments for you. Thank you to NCJW volunteers who actually did that for us. But it's going to be super easy. You come in, you sign in when you go to your legislator's office. So there are buildings that are pretty close by. People will walk you there. You walk in, you find out who your legislator is, sign in, write down your address, and then you go inside. You share your quick issues, and then you go. So we're going to show you how to do that.
Yep.
I am going to be the person who shares.
Okay, I'm the legislator.
Do you want to be the legislator? I mean, yeah.
Because everybody wants me to run for office, so this will be a good role play.
Great. Okay. So let me move back here. I just signed in.
Wait, okay. You sign in. I'll pretend I'm doing work.
Oh, hi.
Why, hello.
Hi, I'm Asma. I live in your district.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I live over by that park with the yellow slide.
Oh, my kids play on that park.
I don't
all
have
the time.
kids,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm sure your kids have a great time.
Yeah.
I also enjoy that park.
Okay, fantastic.
Yeah. So I came here today because I wanted to talk to you as one of your constituents about some issues that we care about. I came with a delegation of Jewish and Muslim women.
Oh, that's great. What an amazing day for you today to come together.
I know. I think it's incredible when people in faith come together as people of faith and show that they want to go from faith to action.
Yeah.
So that's part of why I'm here.
Yeah.
So the 3 issues that, let me just look at this because I forgot a little bit.
Sure.
So the first issue that we want to work on is sexual violence. I know that you've probably been hearing a lot. The Me Too movement started, not too long ago, and so we want to eliminate the statute of limitations. So especially children and anyone who has been assaulted can report at any time. So we want to eliminate that statute that limits people on how much they can, when they can report. So we want to do that. Menstrual equity is the second one. So making sure that there are pads, tampons, things available in all of our public schools, because some of them, they don't have that, and people have to donate them. So there should be, funds in place for that.
Yeah.
If we have money for everything else, we should have money for our girls to be able to go to school.
Yes.
And then 3, what does it say here? Oh, teachers of color. There are only 4% of teachers of color in our Minnesota schools. So I never had a teacher of color until I switched schools, and that shouldn't happen. All of my teachers were white, and I never saw someone who looked like me, and I never had a teacher who wore the hijab who identified as Muslim. There are enough educators that are Muslim that want to teach, so why are they not in our schools, and why aren't we making things easier for them?
Well, those sound like 3 really important issues for our residents and our Minnesotans. So absolutely. Do you have the bill numbers?
I do for some of them, and some of them I don't, and I was hoping that maybe you could take initiative on this. But I wanted to leave this with you so you and your legislative assistant or somebody can work on this together.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, it was really nice meeting you.
Really nice meeting you too.
Oh, let me find my phone so I can email them real quick and say, hi, thanks for meeting me. Sent.
Yeah. So that's pretty easy, right? I pretended to be somebody that totally buys into those 3 issues. You may encounter somebody that has a little bit of a hesitation. Yeah. And in that moment, don't worry. Your job is to deliver the message, and so make sure that happens. And then we will do follow-ups afterwards with any legislators that we think are having pushback, because they might have questions that you're not able to answer, and we can absolutely be able to answer them at a later date. So if they ask you anything and you're not sure of the answer, don't make it up. Just tell them that that's a great question and that you'll get back to them.
Yep, and you will have their emails. We'll make sure that we send those out to people as well. They're available really publicly. They have to be available since they are in public office. So once you're done with those, you're going to go to your state rep, and then you're going to go to your senator's office. Again, appointments have been made. People are very busy because this is a big lobbying time. But once you're done with those, you can head back to the big Capitol building and go to the ground floor in the room G20A. You don't have to remember any of this. It's going to be there. But then you get lunch. Yay. We aren't going to let you go without food. What kind of Desi's Muslims will you be? So we're going to make sure that we feed you, and you can leave after that if that's what you would like to do. If you want to stick around and meet people, that's totally okay too. We know it's a work day for the vast majority of people, but some of us, this is our job, so we don't got to worry about that. But we recognize that people will have to go to work, or go back to work. Some people have to pick up kids and all that. You are free to do that. So leave whenever you'd like. Say salam to us, say hi to us if you'd like as well. But then you're free to go. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. And this is this is historic. The fact that we as Muslim women with our Jewish sisters are going to show up together on Wednesday, I think tells a lot about the work that we're doing and how we're doing it together. Yeah.
So literally has never happened in Minnesota before. Maybe a Muslim and Jewish friend went to the Capitol together once, but it's never been a delegation so big. But we are so
Yeah.
excited because inshallah, I think it's really gonna change the way legislators see us. Yeah. And we'll show both of our communities that it's important to come in, do collective action.
Yeah. And also, I feel like there are a lot of legislators that are going to be excited to see you. They are going to be very welcoming. treat this as like something that is important and fun at the same time, and not like stressful and scary. I never did it before, and I'm doing it now, and it's because now I have a relationship with my elected officials, and that's what we want for all of you that are going to come on Wednesday.
I think I did it for the first time last year, and now everyone's like, "Oh, you're a pro." And
Yeah.
I'm like, you don't have to have any experience to talk to your legislator.
Yeah.
It's your neighbor.
Yeah.
Like, keep in mind they are living in your neighborhood.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah, so they live where you live. You should remember that. We will remind you over and over again that you have to hold them accountable. You would hold your neighbors accountable if they're like leaving trash in places where they weren't supposed to. Yeah. Imagine it that way.
Yeah.
So make sure to show up. We are really, really excited for you all to be there. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments or email us. You can, what is our email address?
Contact at reviving.
Yes, contact at revivingsisterhood.org. Sorry, I don't know these things.
Yeah, it's okay.
But yeah, so if you have any questions, let us know. Otherwise, we're really excited to see you, inshallah. I'm super excited because I promised myself that this new year that I'm going to try something new, and this is completely new for Rise to be bringing this big group of people together at the Capitol. So we hope you will be a part of it, inshallah.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good. So we will see everybody on Wednesday, inshallah.
Right. Okay, cool. I don't think I have anything else. If this was your New Year resolution, though, show up. I expect to see you. All right.
Assalamu alaikum.